Welcome back to Traveling Tutors Virtual Learning. Today we're going to continue our video on evaluating expressions within two variables. This time we're going to include fractions and decimals. So just like the last video, we're going to start off with an equation. We're going to start off with 8m plus 7 minus 6n. And again, I'm going to keep the colors coordinated so that you can see what we're doing and what we're plugging in for. So 8m plus 7 minus 6n. M is going to be 0.5 and n is going to be 0.5 as well. So for our two substituted values, we're going to use 0.5. Now you know that also means 1/2, but for this example, since it's decimals, we're going to keep it a decimal. So remember, like the last video, anywhere you see an m, you're going to plug in that value of 0.5, bring down our plus 7, and then we're going to bring down our 6, and we're going to input ours 0.5. So the first thing we think about is, like we said, 0.5 is half, or half of 8. So what is half of 8? Well, half of 8 is 4. We're going to bring down our plus 7 and our minus sign. And again, just like half of 8 was 4, well, what's half of 6? Half of 6 is 3. So from left to right, following our order of operations, we're going to say 4 plus 7 is 11. And we're going to subtract our 3. And 11 minus 3 is going to give us a value of 8. Let's try another example. So we're going to start with two different letters again, so I'll use two different colors. We'll do purple and yellow. Our next equation is 0.6r plus 6 minus 8s. 8s. Our values for r and s, r is going to be 20 and s is going to be 1/4. So I've incorporated a fraction here, but we also know that 1/4 is 0.25 as a decimal. So just like the last example, 0.6 times r, which r in this case is 20, plus 6 minus 8 times 1/4. Now, left to right, order of operations states we have to do multiplication first. So let's think of this in a simpler way. 0.6 is a decimal. So if we take the 0.6 and we move this decimal one spot to the right, we're now multiplying 6 times 20. So 20 times 6, 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 2 is 12, we have 120. But since we moved that decimal one place to the right to make it a whole number, we need to move that decimal one place back as we moved it. So now we have 12. 12, we're going to bring down our plus 6, and we're going to subtract our 8 times 1/4. We saw in the last example that half of 8 was 4. So what is a quarter of 8? Well, let's do that also on the side, because technically that means the same thing as 8 divided by 4. If you multiply across, you can see that 8 times 1 is 8, and 4 times 1 is 4. So 8 divided by 4 gives us 2. Now again, from left to right, we're going to start with addition. 12 plus 6 is 18, and we're going to subtract our 2, which gives us a final answer of 16. This was just a recap now that we've added in fractions and decimals to our evaluating expressions in two variables. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.